Nationalism is an inordinate devotion or self-interest, national interest, where we develop policies of asserting our interest over the national interest of somebody else or some other nation, where we have an interest that is not in common, not in keeping with the interest of all nations. Look, did you know that if America and Britain have got weapons of mass destruction, do you know that Iraq should have weapons of mass destruction?
That's right. That's right.
Do you know that? Do you know that will be real democracy?
That's right.
Do you know that that will be real freedom, justice, and equality?
That's right, Muhammad. Go ahead.
See, you can't have weapons of mass destruction and then say that somebody else can't have it.
That's right. That's right.
What gives you the moral imperative?
Teach.
What gives you the moral right?
Who do you think you are?
What makes you the policeman of the planet?
Go ahead.
Nationalism is where there is an inordinate desire to advance your nation over and above other nations.
That's right.
Where other nations' resources and wealth are to be used for your consumption.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And that nation must not benefit from its own. And so today some of you are wearing diamonds. They came out of the mines of South Africa, where my people died for nothing, while Europeans wax rich. Families like the De Beers and other thieves. Britain and America have been stealing Middle Eastern oil way back into the 20s.
That's right. Way back. It's a history.
I mean, the history is written. They ain't making nothing up. It was Britain that set up the modern day Iraq.
That's right.
Britain that drew those borders.
Kuwait.
It was Britain that separated Kuwait from Iraq.
That's right.
Because Kuwait is the 19th province of Iraq.
Teach, Muhammad.
But Britain deliberately creating artificial borders.
Teach, Muhammad.
To create artificial conflicts.
Go ahead.
Between brothers and sisters in the Middle East.
Go ahead.
I warn you Arabs.
Go ahead, black man. Got some.
I warn the Muslims.
Go ahead.
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, set up the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam incorporating every Muslim on planet Earth.
Under one banner.
He did not set up Bahrain.
That's right.
He did not set up the Emirates.
That's right.
He did not set up Saudi Arabia. He did not set up Iraq or Kuwait. He did not set up Syria.
That's right.
It was the European.
That's right.
Who came in and saw after the Prophet the Caliphate.
Teach, Muhammad.
Khalifa, one who is given rulership and governance over the believers, representing men to God.
Teach, Muhammad.
And the Muslims were obligated to obey the Khalifa. The Muslims were obligated to be Khalifa.
Go ahead, go ahead.
But the Europeans didn't like to see that kind of power and submission and unity to the one principle of the one God.
Division. Go ahead, go ahead.
And so you allowed the European to come in.
That's right.
And he came in disguised as Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
And you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Teach, Muhammad.
And he maneuvered his way into positions of power.
Go ahead, go ahead.
He maneuvered his way into the government systems that he imposed and created.
Teach, Muhammad.
It is Britain that has created the what you call the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
That's right.
Britain that installed the so-called royal family.
Go ahead.
You can take it or leave it.
Go ahead. Teach, Muhammad.
I'm telling you, because Allah has revealed today the reality of what is taking place.
That's right.
And this nationalism, it is destroying humanity. Sectarianism.
That's right.
So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught Islam.
That's right.
But today we have Sunni, Shiite, Sufi, Hanbali. I mean, they say now there's over 70 sects. I know some of you think, well, but you, Nation of Islam, you're doing the same thing. No, we're not.
That's right.
You didn't hear what we said. We said the Nation of Islam.
Definite article. Teach, black man. Go ahead.
We come to re-establish one ummah.
That's right. Teach.
One family.
That's right.
We never called ourselves black Muslims.
That's right.
The media called us black Muslims.
That's right.
A Muslim is a Muslim, regardless of creed or class or color.
Teach, Muhammad.
Submit your will to do the will of God.
Teach, Muhammad.
When you are a Muslim.
Teach, Muhammad.
The final one is materialism.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're going through the impediments which prevent self-improvement. You want to improve yourself as a human being? Every human being wants improvement.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Every human being wants to be better. We don't want to be in the condition that we're in. Everybody wants to feel better about their self, their humanity.
Teach, teach.
But you cannot self-improve while you are suffering the disease of racism, the disease of sexism, the disease of nationalism, and the disease of materialism. Materialism is an inordinate attention to or emphasis on material objects,
Go ahead.
where needs and considerations are about objects, and there is a disinterest in or a rejection of spiritual values. And so today, this war that is about to be inflicted on humanity, this war is about money.
Come on. That's right.
You didn't hear me.
Mass amount of money.
I said the war is about money.
Mass amount.
The war is about oil.
Warbirds, man.
That's all it's about.
Come on.
Got nothing to do with democracy. Nothing to do with liberating Iraqi people. You're a damn liar.
Teach, teach.